Hello to all friends I know and who know me since a long time, but also a good evening to all those who are here the first time. My name is Carmen Stadelhofer, and I'm the coordinator of the network Danube-Networker. And we are very, very glad to celebrate a little bit today the 100th session of Come Together. And so I'm really happy to see so many people coming from different countries along the Danube and perhaps also from other countries we will explore later. First, for to remember about and for to make known about what we are speaking, I will make a short presentation remembering this time. And then we have two very lovely guests. We have the State Secretary, Mrs. Erler. She is speaking some closing words, and then I have from Rose, the Deputy Mayor, speaking also. Greetings from Slivo, Poland. And then we have all a series of people speaking about why come together sessions are so important for them and why we should continue. This is the big theme today. So, Charlotte, please give in my presentation just for to remember a little bit. The first session had been in March 2020, and you all remember this was the start of a very horrible time for all of us, Corona. And so we reflected in ILEU what we can do with the situation with all these people who are alone at home. And we started the first, wenn ich sage go on, mach eins weiter bitte, go on, so digital meetings, the digital meeting between people of all ages from all Danube countries and other countries in Europe. And after Corona, we continued because it was so pleasant to see us, to exchange cultural knowledge and to be connected. Next, this was possible because we had been good supported by the Baden-Württemberg Stiftung. And I think you all know this very big German Baden-Württemberg Foundation, who has Perspektive Danube in one of the matters they support, and they supported us and all the sessions since then. Next. This was the first one, if you remember, and in Corona time we met twice in the month, twice times, and always from 6:30 to 20, and it had been always 35 to 50 participants from 6 to 8 countries, and in some events it has also been more than 100 depending on the event. And English has always been the bridge language with consecutive translation since the beginning, by Zoom translation in Bulgarian, Romanian, German, Serbian, and later from spring 2033 in Ukrainian, as required. Next. And the procedure since then was all the same. Personal short presentation of the participants, songs, poems, and music pieces, then thematic presentations, for example, voyage travels of discovery through Europe, or time witness or cultural heritage, and so on, and then a dialogue between participants. And what is very interesting and also worth to know is that we are recording all sessions and all sessions are available in our channel from Danube-EU in the Come Together sessions. And so you can, if you have no time to follow on this day, you can hear and follow another time. Next. So examples for presentation had been, for example, Discovering Europe by Your Neighbors, and participants from different countries present their respective cities or countries or nature sites, and followed by a discussion. And then we put all these materials in the website. And so also we continued to discuss the discussion, and it was linked also to Vima Danube, and we built up interest groups describing sites of favorite places in Europe, or my town or something, so that step by step we had been able to know each other better, but also the places where we are living or we are discovering. Next. And we had some exciting sessions as solidarity with Ukraine. It was at the beginning of this terrible war, and 1 year later, with consecutive translation also in Ukraine, as I said before, and reports on aid projects and solidarity, poems and songs offering comfort and hope. And we had been more than 100 participants from more than 10 countries. And we had further on lectures from Karina Beigelzimmer, journalist and teacher from Odessa. So we learned in all the time a lot about the situation in Ukraine. Next. But also we linked Vima Danube projects with the Danube project. For example, with here a session we had about wild herbs, discovering and appreciating wild herbs together, or linking with competitions. You remember, because some of you had been very actively engaged in these competitions or sessions. Next. And we provided much more than the sessions on Sunday we speak about today. We also had lectures monthly about current topics from politics, science, economics, and the environment. And we had also a lot of very good discussions after these lectures. And you see here some examples from 2022, lecture Lifelong Learning for All, Europe on the Danube, Society, Politics and Culture on the Great River, or others. And 2 weeks ago, we had a big lecture about facts and fake news. So we try always to give all the inputs for discussion and for to widespread some interesting themes and issues. Next. But we have also online conversation groups with native speakers all 2 weeks. And I will especially name the English group. It's an international group of Danube-Networkers learning, or not, they can speak English, but they will train it. And we had 2 moderators. The leader was Stan Miller. Stan Miller was a member since the beginning, and it's a big loss that he died last year, and we will never forget him. But also Uschi Usadale, she's helping, and now it's you also from Great Britain, a native speaker, who is the leader of this group, and this group is going on well. And if you like to join, let us know. The French group left on 2024 for some reason, but if you desire to have one new, let us know, and then we will step up also for Italian. Next. And we had working groups as strong women from different countries, a lot of competitions, you remember, cooking sessions online, and the famous international online advent calendar, where every day a next door opened and revealing some Christmas custom by a song or by a presentation from different countries presented by one of the participants. And I think this is a big value of Come Together. It's not made by us or by a small group. It's made by all of us, participants from all countries. We make a call and they are ready to give a song, a poem, or a presentation, or to open a discussion. And so a lot of thanks for all participating. This is really a bottom-up project which is going on, and now we have the 100th session. Next. Highlights had been, and for all those who had been with us for a long time, had been in July 2020, a very big conference, Sharing Beyond Borders, the Danube-Networkers conference, and we invited a lot of people by Zoom to give inputs and to discuss in working groups. It was a very big conference, and it was the first in Baden-Württemberg and perhaps also in other districts where civil society took the new possibilities of digital tools to make a conference and to share knowledge and to be together in time of Corona. And another highlight is really the book we presented in e-form, but also printed, Danube Networks in the Time of Corona, New Experiences on Individual and Organization Level and Online Cooperation. This was very important to collect the situations, to exchange, to see how live the others and what we can do, but also how we can organize ourselves, not to be isolated. So, and this was what we had done shortly. We had a lot of participants and presentations, and we will hear about in the next hour. Next. This is the end. United in diversity. This is our very important message. And you see, it started with me and Victoria Konosenko, and then with Marina. And Marina is with us this evening. I have seen, very warm welcome. And now it's Sarah helping in the ILEU team to promote the sessions. But we have also Anna Slivo and we have Emily Belikova. They are here with us. We have a lot of speakers and a lot of presentations. And I think the image on the left down, you see a lot of people united in diversity. And thanks to all of you for being a part of this. So this was a little remembering what we did. And I will ask now Mrs. Erler. She was a big helper to start this project. She was state minister in this moment in the Baden-Württemberg state ministry, and they supported us a lot. And after her retirement, she was always with us and also gave inspirations. And so I will ask her to give us some introductory words. Gisela, you are.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be part of this important event. I mean, 100 get-togethers over these years, over these spectacularly challenging years, is an accomplishment. And so first, Carmen, I want to thank you. I mean, I've been supporting this work, this network, which is so incredibly innovative, and it's a pioneer work, and no one, of all the experts in Europe, of all the politicians, etc., almost no one was as fast in connecting people, everyday people, older people, women from all these countries. And of course, this all came from the incredibly creative spirit of Carmen Stadelhofer. she helped us all to come together and to create things together. But Carmen, I must say I've been observing work like this now for decades, and this is really impressive. It's very useful. Now, not long words, but let's think back to Corona was a big change in our life. But ever since, life has been, and politics have been turned upside down. I mean, the war started. People had to flee. Violence came. Democracy is in danger. Trump sort of is really threatening so many aspects of democracy all over the world. And we have to deal with this, and we have still to also manage everyday lives and keep our cultures and keep in touch. So this specific mixture in ILEU on and the Danube-Networkers to look at, yes, our culture, our tradition, who we are, but also be aware of the dangers in politics and still keep going and hopefully have another 100 get-togethers and also get the finances, Carmen, to keep this running. So it's impressive, it's important, it is giving us all strength to go through these difficult times. And I think that's the main value. And so, of course, yes, it's a work of everyone in here, but it is also based on the structures which Carmen and her team have built. And so thank you very much to her and to all of you. And for me, it's one of the big highlights in my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Gisela. We are very grateful for your words, but also for your support you have given us and give us. And we know that we are on the same line. We know that it's so important to be together and to see the challenges of life and society and to do something.
Yes.
And we can only do little steps, but we try to do it in our frame. And you are helping and supporting. Thank you a lot. Now we go on. We have another supporter. It's the mayor of Slivo in Bulgaria. It's Mr. Valentin Atanasov, but unfortunately he can't be here. And I ask Emily to present now the vice mayor of Slivo, Mrs. Borislava Pratoeva. She will give a short statement in the name of the mayor.
Като заместник кмет на община Сливо поле, за мен е чест да прочета поздравителен адрес от името на господин Валентин Атанасов, кмет на община Сливо поле, област Русе, България. Поздравителен адрес. Уважаеми участници в тази престижна видеоконференция, като кмет на община Сливо поле, Русенска област, България, за мен е чест и изключително удоволствие да поздравя екипа на образователния институт ИЛОЙ и членовете на образователната Дунавска работна мрежа по случай 100-тото юбилейно издание на международната видеоконференция "Елате заедно да свържем хората чрез култура". Аз бих желал да поздравя още госпожа Гизеля Ерлер, бивш държавен секретар на провинция Баден-Вюртемберг по гражданско включване и Европа, госпожа Кармен Штаделхофер, президент на образователния институт ИЛОЙ и Асоциацията Дунавска мрежа за Европа, членовете на Съюза на пенсионерите и председателите на клубове на пенсионерите към нашата община Сливо поле, членовете на Международната асоциация ДАНЕТ, членовете на съюзи и клубове на пенсионери, читалища, културни, социални и обществени организации, университети, училища, граждани на света. Община Сливо поле е едно прелестно кътче от мозайката на красива България. Най-голямото богатство на общината са трудолюбивите хора, свързани от общата идея за благополучие и устойчиво развитие на родния край и съхраняване на културно-историческото и археологическото наследство, независимо от различната етническа принадлежност, традиции и религия. Като кмет на община Сливо поле, аз подкрепям всички социални, обществени, културни и образователни събития, които обединяват 11 000 члена от всички поколения. До 2024 година госпожа Веска Озунова и сега госпожа Павлина Иванова, председатели на Съюза на пенсионерите, организират разнообразни дейности с 700 члена от 21 клуба. Те работят успешно с различните поколения от 11 читалища, 3 театрални групи, 19 фолклорни танцови и певчески групи, групи по изкуствата и образованието. Ние със съдействието на Русенския университет и доцент доктор Емилия Великова участваме в международната конференция от нейното създаване през март 2020 година като място за срещи с цел преодоляване травмите от COVID-19. Но конференцията много бързо се превърна в известно културно и образователно европейско пространство за различни поколения. Редовното ни участие в това събитие ни даде възможност да създадем общност, което представя нашите идеи, дейности и добри практики пред много европейски организации. И обратно, ние изучаваме и прилагаме добрите чуждестранни практики, организираме съвместни срещи и дейности, създаваме много нови приятелства. Участията в конференцията мотивират организациите и семействата в общината да участват в състезания, да организират дейности за всички поколения. Те повишават емоционалната удовлетвореност на хората, засилват комуникацията чрез смарт телефони, подкрепят методите на обучение на възрастни. Община Сливо поле участва от 2010 година в сътрудничество с Русенския университет в повече от 50 международни образователни и културни проекти и дейности, организирани от госпожа Кармен Штаделхофер и съфинансирани от федералната провинция Баден-Вюртемберг. Фондация Баден-Вюртемберг, град Уилм, програма Еразъм Плюс и други. Ние участвахме заедно с много организации от България, като Клуб Калина, Клуб Дружба, Клуб Доброжанска среща, Съюза на пенсионерите 2004 от община Русе, организация от община Карлово, София, от държави като Литва, Испания, Латвия, Полша, Унгария, Словения и много други. Ние организирахме много срещи у нас и в чужбина. През 2018 година посрещнахме в село Бабово немската делегация, водена от госпожа Гизела Ерлер. Ние посрещахме много делегации, водени от госпожа Кармен Штаделхофер, Прях, Сливо поле, Бръшлен, Бабово и Русе. Редовно представяме в рамките на конференцията нашето нематериално културно-историческо наследство, като кратки театрални постановки, местни обичаи, традиции, фестивали, изложби, песни на групи, методи на обучение, трансфер на култура за поколенията, дейности в помощ на общината, приложение на нови технологии и много други. Като кмет на община Сливо поле, от името на местния парламент и Съюза на пенсионерите към общината, благодаря на госпожа Кармен Штаделхофер за нейния неуморен труд и творчески идеи, чрез които се учим постоянно. Пожелавам на всички участници здраве, щастие, много съвместни дейности и дълготрайни партньорства. Благодаря.
Презентацията, give me possibility for presentation.
Yeah, adjusted.
Окей. Виждате ли ми презентацията? Катерина,
Виждате.
Добре.
Супер.
Момент.
Toll.
Thank you.
Thank you. A lot of thanks to Mrs. Borislava Patueva and also truly to Mr. Atanov. And we are very glad that he is supporting us. But a big thanks to all clubs in Slivo, Poland. We are very glad that they are active. And we saw a lot of time that what we are doing in our sessions is transferred to actions in Slivo, Poland. And it's also not only for the competitions, it's for the everyday life. And we are very glad to see that methods which are interactive, which are participatory, are transferred to Slivo and from Slivo to us. And I have to mention that Slivo is very strong also, a big bridge between youngers and olders. And I remember we made an advent calendar. Marina is, I think, remembering. And then they made not only a calendar in their clubs, but a big calendar on a screen, a digital screen in front of the town hall. And every day, everybody passed and looked what is going on. And so we widespreaded also our messages. And it is a good example. Where is Pavlina?
Павлина,
Добре. По случай 100-то юбилейно издание на международната онлайн конференция "Елате заедно да свържем хората чрез култура", искам да благодаря специално на госпожа Кармен Щаделхофер за проекта, в който ние участваме толкова много, което ни дава възможност да общуваме с много хора от Дунавските региони и да знаем тяхните интереси и да се запознаем с културното и масово и наследството. Да й пожелаем много здраве на госпожа и творчески успехи. Искам да благодаря на господин Валентин Атанасов, кмет на нашата община, за топлите грижи, които получаваме, за уважението, за прекрасните материални и морални подкрепи. Благодаря от сърце на всички.
according to this anniversary, thank you very much, dear Mrs. Carmen Stadelhofer, that you give us possibility to participate in this project and also in many others. To communicate, this is possibility to communicate with you and many other organizations. And thank you very much to Mr. Valentin Atanasov, because we have got good clubs and good communications with you. So they wish you health and many activities in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pavlina, and a big greeting to all of you in Slivo, and I hope we will continue our cooperation, which is really very nice. And perhaps we have also the chance to come back to Slivo to visit you, or you are coming to Ulm or to Nassau of our towns. Thank you very much. Now I think we wait for chorus. It's Ivanka Baltova from Karlovo with some singers who will perform a song about Bulgaria. I hope the micro will function. Up to Ivanka. Yes, now.
Прекрасна си, мила родина, от Тимок до Черно море. Прекрасна Черноморе.
Окей, thank you. Благодаря. Да.
Thank you a lot being here, and I hope we will see you once more and that the sound will be better. But it was really nice that you presented us this Bulgarian song. We go forward, and I ask a very old friend, old in sense of I know her a long time, Milena Popova, to give us some reflections about the beginning of Corona and the importance the importance of these sessions for her and others. Milena, thank you for coming, and we are hearing what you have to say about.
I will be very brief because I see that there are many people who would like to express their warm feelings for the creation of this live bridge between all of us at times when we were actually forced to watch the world only from windows, from our balconies. With the very start of the Come Together sessions, I was feeling like a bus moving from country to country, from town to town, and from home to home, just like going to a visit at a time when visits were forbidden, strictly forbidden. And really, I will not repeat, as Carmen said, the activities within these sessions were such that everybody could find something that would be of interest. Music, folklore, information about cultural and traditional specifics of the different countries, of the different cities, but also some scientific discussions, a big conference that was organized. So I think we wouldn't have survived without the Come Together sessions. And not just these these Come Together sessions, but all the soft projects coordinated, led, inspired by Carmen, which actually connected such strong networks and such feelings for life. And Carmen mentioned that during these years, these 5 years, we also shared some sorrows together, not just happy moments, not just talents, but also some sad partings that we had to go through. I want to take this moment and mention a name of a person who is known, maybe not in person by everybody, but actually with her activities. Sevda Tsvetanova from our university was a very active contributor to all these sessions, and not just the sessions, but the numerous projects of Carmen. She was taken from us abruptly, but I still feel goosebumps when I remember the session when we paid tribute to her. There were so many people who had never met Sevda at this time, but they found words because they had come to know her through these Come Together sessions. And I want to thank Carmen really for her enthusiasm and wish her to be healthy and never stopping.
Thank you, Milena. But yes, if you hear Carmen, you have also to hear Carmen and team, because without team, it would not be had been possible to make all this work. And so many thanks once more to Victoria Konosenko, but in the last year, especially to Marina, who now named Leopard. She was so an engaged colleague, and we miss her a lot. And I'm very grateful that now it's Zara going on to be a very engaged colleague for all the Danube-Networkers project. But I see a very important thing. Emily would like to remember another very important person we lost last year, Veska Utsanova. So, Emily, shortly, go on. Emily? So this is our Veska. Veska was so a strong woman. She didn't speak English, but with all her emotions and her energy, she was always not only following, but also inspiring us, and we are missing her a lot. And she was honored several times by Slivo, by Ruse, by, I don't know, University of Ruse, and she merited it. Thank you, Emily, for remembering Veska. Thank you, Milena, for remembering Zefta. She was also a very engaged and good colleague. And as I said, we also miss Stan Miller a lot. He was a wonderful English gentleman and helper, supporter, inspirator, and so on. But we go on, and we have a lot of commitments. And now I will say a very warm welcome to Versatz and the group we see in the screen with Professor Simeon Babic. He was one of the founder of the Danube-Networkers, but also his young colleagues in Versatz, Timoslav, Tanya, Borislava, and Danina. So,
hello everyone.
What Versatz has to say to us?
Yeah, so I'm very glad that this is our 100th session, and I'm very happy because when I joined in 2020, I didn't know what to expect, and over the time I learned a lot about the cultures and the countries along the Danube, realizing how we are similar and how the traditions and the customs we share are almost identical. For me was interesting and inspired me to learn much more. And I like to express and reflect about Versatz and our join, because when I start, we only have like 1 or 2 people active. Now we have the building, local community center that we use for listening the sessions, for active participants. So I think it's very important for us to continue to work much more to inspire more people to join us and to actively use this place and this opportunity we have, because local community worked only on the local level, but now with us we can make it to work on international level as well. And I will now ask Mr. Simeon to say a couple words for you, because he is one of the members who doesn't have an opportunity to join a lot. So I will tell him that he will speak with you.
Yeah. The best regards for all in the conference and also around the 10 countries. I'm very glad I have a chance to take part on this conference, occasionally of the 100th meeting and Come Together program. Is a good opportunity to hear opinion and impression about the development and operation and successes of this almost in quite joint association of mutual cooperation of the Danube countries. The initiative started in 2008 from Ulm, from where the Danube is navigable. The initiator is an academicist, Carmen Stadelhofer, a person of immense energy and sense for mobilization and action. Everything that has been achieved since that initiative until today can hardly be expressed in the past years. Calendar and time are not the measure of it, but changes and success. Rather, it could be, metaphorically speaking, the Danube itself conceived as an open book that for centuries has written human hardships, and on his banks and pages from where only the association Danube-Networkers, ILEU, all actors and participants in actions throughout the Danube countries draw the Danube energy. In this short address, in addition to so many programs and actions in the field of culture, education, sports, intergeneration cooperation, humanitarian support and solidarity, getting to know each other, strengthening friendship. We mention only a few programs related to the Danube. Developing Danube, 9,458 kilometers long woman repairing on wool and 3,648 ironies as a symbol of unity in Europa, in which over 6,000 old and young people participated. Danube stories, tasted of Danube, about bread, and most of these programs take place in Belgrade and Persians. Judging that I am already in advanced years, in that I am more in versions, have passed on my experience as a founder and a long-time associate in the network of Danube countries to the new generation, Patrick, Tomislav, and Borislava, which continues this tradition very successful, which was confirmed by Stadelhofer during his recent visit Persians. In the end, I would like to believe that come together can be telling call to these stumbling words to follow the courses of the Danube and listen to the messages from the banks, Danube. Thank you.
Thank you, Simeon, for your kindly words and to push us with Danube energy, remembering a lot of projects and actions we did together and give us some inspiration for the future, for a common future. And you mentioned the action we did, the wooden Danube with a lot of carbons and more than 6,000 people involved. And you also remembered the Brett Connick's project. And now we started a new one, and we would like to invite you to take part also. This gives a sign for democracy and for Europe by a postcard campaign. And we will give you some indications later, but in the presentation of Slivo from Emily, you saw just some people staying up for democracy and Europe, and we hope that we will have a lot of contributions from your part. Thank you a lot, and just here some nice poem from Borislava. It's very near to our heart. It's called What is a Heart For? Borislava, go on.
Thank you.
Charlotte, please, can you make known also the text in English by the slide? Thank you.
Čemu služi srce? Srce služi da se sanja, srce služi da se setiš, srce služi da se druži i kad padneš da poletiš. Dok ga imaš i ti traješ, srcu ništa nije slično. Srce imaš da ga daješ i poklanjaš nesebično. Srce služi da se mašta i da suza neka kane. Srce služi da oprašta i kada ga grubi rane. Srce služi da svet gradiš i priznanje drugom odaš. Srcu svašta smiješ da radiš, samo ne smiješ da ga prodaš. Ako sretneš nekog koji srce nema, čovek budi, pomozi mu, pokaži mu to srce iz svojih grudi. Srce služi da postojiš, srce te ka vrhu šalje, srce služi da se bojiš, ali da ipak ideš dalje. Moraš napred i kad boli, kad njegove vatre plante, zbog srca te neko voli, po srcu te ljudi pamte. Srce služi da se bori, na nedaću da se cvikne, srce može da izgori, ali iz praha i da nikne. Thank you.
Thank you, Borislav. The heart is so important in many senses. And I think, as Milena said, that Asa said, the emotional part in our sessions is so important, not only to exchange information, but being with all our heart in and to be very curious. Who are the others? What are the values? What we have in common and so on. And so thank you to pointing out the heart in all sense of life and have a good time for all with all your heart. But now I think we need to hear a song. Later we will hear a song from Tanya, but now I will ask Elena Stefanot, which has been a very good campaign since the beginning of our lectures and our sessions in 2020, to give us a song, as she did so often.
Da, mulțumesc mult, Carmen, pentru cuvintele frumoase și mă bucur nespus de mult că am ajuns la ediția cu numărul 100. Și astăzi voi cânta pentru dumneavoastră o romanță. Romanțele fac parte din folclorul românesc. Am iubit doi ochi albaștri. Traduce cineva sau cânt? Otilia?
Can I translate,
Ok.
Carmen?
Da, bine.
Elena Ștefănuț said thank you, Carmen, for your wonderful words, and she is very happy that she is here with us at this special evening, at this special session with 100, at the 100 session. She will sing a wonderful song, very well known in Romania. I loved Two Blue Eyes, inspired by Romanian folklore. Vă ascultăm cu drag, doamna Elena.
Thank you, Brenda.
Am iubit doi ochi albaștri, poate-i mai iubesc și acum, dar aseară am văzut alții mai frumoși, mai nu știu cum. Dar aseară am văzut alții mai frumoși, mai nu știu cum. Erau mari, adânci și negri și frumoși din calea afară, cu privirea lor te îndeamnă să iubești până te omoară. Cu privirea lor te îndeamnă să-i iubești până te omoară. Sunt frumoși ochii cei negri, dar ca cei albaștri nu-s. Să-i iubești cât sunt aproape și să-i plângi când ei s-au dus. Să-i iubești cât sunt aproape și să-i plângi când ei s-au dus. Vă îmbrățișez pe toți și vă mulțumesc mult pentru atenție.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you a lot. It was very nice as every time, and it was good to hear your voice and this nice song. Now we have a short contribution from Dejan Zagorak from Belgrade. He's unable to be with us this evening, but he sent us a short video message. Charlotte, do you find it?
Yes, just a second. Right, and then I hope you can also hear it.
First of all, Come Together sessions are created to be a platform for exchange of experiences,
a little bit louder,
songs,
please,
and non-tangible heritage of European nations, especially those that live across the Danube, but not only that nations, but the other nations throughout our continent. European Union is a political body, and there are also many other initiatives and international organizations that connect people and different nations. But what can be a challenge is that that there is no common identity of nations throughout the Danube region. A lot of those countries had conflicts in the recent or distant past. But our generation has a task to overcome these divisions and to unite those nations in common ideas such as peace, democracy, and human rights. For this task, we don't need unification, just the opposite. We need to meet each other and understand each other, and come together sessions are a very good tool for that goal. We all remember COVID time, when these sessions were our only windows to the world. But it also serves now in a time of insecurity and war, such as it was our session for solidarity with Ukraine. I wish that our sessions last in many years to come in future, and the role of these sessions can only be more and more important and significant in building European cultural identity, and especially identity of nations across the Danube region.
Thank you. This was Dejan Zagorak. He is representing the State Cultural Center Zakropol in Belgrade, and he is with us since a long time. And he mentioned a thing which is important. In former time, it was Corona which was promoting and pushing us. But now the situation in the whole world is quite difficult, and a lot of us are very insecure what will be in the future. And so it's good to have some connections with others and to see that we can together have a feeling for what is important to fight for freedom, for solidarity, and for European awareness. And this is one of the most important aspects, I think, of the sessions and the lectures and the conversation groups and so on we have. We have now a short message from Rodica Majkucha from Romania, Brașov. She's also unable to be with us here, but she asked Christina Bottes to say some words. She wrote a long message, but we have no time to read all long texts we got, but we will put it in the website and you can read it whenever you like. We will inform you when it is acceptable. Christina, you are here?
Yes, hello everyone.
Up to you.
And congratulations for this wonderful event. It is a pleasure for us, everyone, to share with others feelings and hopes and griefs, maybe, in this time of changing and troubles. It was a great support for all of us. So on behalf of Rodica Majkucha and for myself, I would like to express all our gratitude for what you are doing, Carmen, with your team, for all the support of Baden-Württemberg, and for this wonderful, incredible cooperation between countries and people of different kind of ages and different kind of hobbies and so on. Thank you for all of you. I don't know how to resume the long message. Rodica gave it to me. I will say some words. She became a multiplicator, so she spread all the information on the VIMA seminar, on the come together meetings. She involved a lot of Seroptimist clubs from Romania in this network, and she participated at different actions, and for instance, the Advent calendar, and to the handicraft event. Also, she had great collaborations with the Israel exhibition, Women, the Pillars of the World, where she presented an icon made by herself in a special technique. And she held a lot of seminars, spreading the information of the different sessions have come together. We like a lot Rodica and her activity in the Soroptimist Club, but also in the Come Together Network and the Danube Network. And I'm very glad she chose me to present her greetings. Once again, congratulations, Carmen. Congratulations, everyone. And I wish you another 1,000 of meetings from now on. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Christina is coming from Slatina, and she is representing the Optimist Club Slatina, and is member of a big movement in Romania of Club of Optimists. And I have to say that all these clubs are supporting us in our actions since some years, especially Rodica, but also others. Some of them are here with us this evening. I saw Maria Alexe and I saw Dana and others. And I have to say that it's so very important not only to be together between us, but also to be multiplicator for a lot of messages we have to go. And cultural approach can be a good door opener to come in contact and to speak together and to exchange minds and to overcome also prejudices we have all in our heads, in our minds, and to reflect what does it mean for them and what does it mean for me. It must not only have the same meaning, but to understand better and to approach the culture of others and to see what we have in common. This is very important. And so, by example, we learned a lot of the famous ER in Romania, this tradition, the blouses with this wonderful stickery and so on, which are pressing a story. We can understand these stories, but it's the same for Bulgaria or for Moldavia and so on. But now we know that it has a very big importance for you and why. And that there in Romania is existing an ER National Festivity Day we never heard about before. And so it's one of the examples that we learned. And so a lot of greetings to all of you in all this Optimist Club, and hope that you will just support us also more in Vima Danube as you did, and to have a good continuation of cooperation. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you.
I think another example, a very small but intensive example, this will be the last presentation before giving you the words and the floor. It's coming from Brindusha, because we asked in a preparation of this evening, what is an important presentation, or had been for you, and had inspired your life. And she said very spontaneously, the stumbling blocks. So, Brindusha, let us know why the stumbling blocks had been so important in one of our presentations here. It was a lecture, if I remember well.
Yes, thank you, Carmen. I'm
And Brindusha
very
is coming from Galati in Romania.
Yes, thank you, Carmen. I'm happy to spend this special Sunday evening with all of you. I heard about Stolperstein, or stumbling blocks, at a lecture organized by ILEU. Being passionate about history, the subject captivated me instantly. Known as Stolperstein, or stumbling blocks, there are more in the present than 70,000 memorial blocks laid in more than 1,200 cities and towns across Europe. Stumbling blocks are small brass-plated concrete cubes that commemorate victims of the Nazi regime, most of whom were Jewish. What they are? A memorial project by German artist Günther Demning. Appearance: 10 by 10 concrete cubes with a brass plate on top laid into the pavement. Inscription: each stone is inscribed with the name, dates of birth and death, and fate of a victim. Purpose: to remember individuals and make the atrocities of the Nazi era visible in the places where they happened, rather than in large central memorials. The Stolperstein focuses on its individual tragedies. Last year, when I was on a summer holiday with my family at Legoland, close to Ulm in Germany, I made a stopover in Salzburg to visit the city. And there, for the first time, I saw a stumbling stone on a bridge. I instantly stopped, started taking pictures, and explained to my family, especially to my son Radu, what that yellow cube in the asphalt represented. When I got home, I searched on the internet the person's name on the internet, and then I found out interesting things that I told my family. Who is there? René Lucien Collot was a French prisoner of war who worked as a forced labor on Strasbourg. He was born on September 12, 1913 in Vimy, Pas-de-Calais. Baptist Catholic, was a French prisoner of war interned in the city of Salzburg under the Nazi regime and forced to perform forced labor. It was documented that René Lucien Collot, 29 years old, died in an accident on December 2, 1942, during the construction of the State Bridge, the Dr. Todt Bridge, under Nazi rule, growing in the Zalzach River, according to an official source. What I found in Talmud, quote, a person is only forgotten when his or her name is forgotten. Here is the image, very close to the, on the bridge, close to the center of the city in Salzburg. Here is the name of that young boy, a French Catholic prisoner. I want to congratulate for this 100th session. Thank you for all. And I'm looking forward to be a contributor to come together with number 200. Thank you.
Thank you, Brindusha. Thank you a lot. I like a lot your example because it made known that we not are doing only funny things, but we are also remembering things in history which had been very tragical. And that we have also, for 1 year, a main theme, it was time witness work. And so let us continue like this, to have a look back, to have a look in our days, but have also looked forward. Thank you, Brindusha, also for your help for translation you often do. we are going forward with a little song coming from Ukraine, from Katarina. She is from Kiev and she is as refugee in Ulm, and we know her since 3 years. 3 years now, and she will sing a little song in Ukraine. Katarina, it's going? Yes, I see you.
Зараз. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you all. I'm so glad to be here this evening. Hopefully everyone can hear me. And this Ukrainian song, Ой, у гаю придунаю, is a traditional folk song that expresses love, longing, and separation, common themes in Ukrainian lyrical songs. And main idea is the song tells about a young woman or sometimes a young couple who meets or parts by the Danube River, often in the forest. And the setting near the river and among trees symbolizes nature's beauty and quiet sadness and perfect background for emotional reflection. So. Ою гаю придунаю, соловей шебече, він же свою всю пташину до гніздечка кличе. Ох, тьох, тьох, вітьох, тьох, тьох, соловей шебече, він свою всю пташину до гніздечка кличе. Ой, у гаю при Дунаю, та музика грає, бас гуде, скрипка плаче, милий мій гуляє. Ой, тьох, тьох, вітьох, тьох, тьох, та музика грає, бас гуде, скрипка плаче, милий мій гуляє. Ой, тьох, тьох, вітьох, тьох, тьох, соловей шебече, він свою всю пташину до гніздечка кличе. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bravo,
Katarina.
bravo.
It's your wise, very nice voice. Thank you. And thank you also for translating when it is necessary to Ukraine. But we have another guest this evening who is prepared to give us a small poem. She is coming from Timișoara in Romania. It's Madeleine, and up to her. And she is performing this poem with Vasil in Trigau.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I want to congratulate you for your anniversary, for your 100th anniversary. I'm very glad for you and very happy to see all these new faces and as well the old faces I already know. Today I came with a poem from one of our collaborators who is Ioan Vasile Dricau. He is an author from our association from Constantin Mencuș. He is 87 years old. I hope I'm right. And this poem is part of his last book. And it's a poem about life, about love somehow. It's called Hearts, in my language, Inimi. Dorm și nu prea. Liniștea se leagă grea în toate strivindu-le și inima mea. A ieșit să se plimbe pe ulițele înguste ale copilăriei și mai apoi pe aproape. Pe ulița mare, acum, inima mea mi se simte rătăcindu-se în mulțimi, doar întrecăt de mi te-a văzut inima mea, singură noapte, fără tine inimă a trăi nu mai pot. Și așa, ca într-un vis, dorm și parcă nu prea, până când simt inima de a mi te întoarce împreună cu o alta, cu inima mea. I see that you also have the translation from
Yes, we had it. Thank you. And so we understood. Thank you, Madalena, for this nice poem. Also touching hearts, about hearts and touching hearts. And many greetings to Timisoara, to the Association Francosi. And we are very glad that you joined us this evening.
Thank you for inviting me.
We will come to an end because time is running, but not before giving you some information, small information by Zara about evaluation. You know that we always made evaluations several times, and we will not present all these evaluation results this evening, but just to finish with inspiring you a little bit. So go on, Zara.
Yes, thank you. Charlotte, yes, perfect. Charlotte is sharing the screen. Could you please go to the, yes. So in the name of the, or in the frame of the Come Together sessions, we had a few surveys, but today I will just show you a few results. We asked our participants what they enjoyed of the sessions, why they took part, and which preferences and contributions they had. And 99 participants answered us. Maybe you can show the next slide. We asked the participants, what is your motivation to participate? The motivation was to get to know culture and information concerning other cultures, and also to meet new people. Maybe you could go on to the next slide, Charlotte, please. Also, we asked them what they like most about the sessions, and the answers were they like the exchange with others, they like the main presentations, and the songs and music contributions. So to the next slide, please. Here you can see a short pie chart that shows the different kinds of contributions in our sessions. So at the beginning, there was a lot of music and many poems, and later on more presentations and also competitions. So in the future, we have a new project called Digital Scouts, where we are training the scouts to hold these sessions like the Come Together sessions. So, for example, Emily and Tomislav are taking part. And yes, this is a quick review and
So you see that we changed, we pointed more in presentations and in connections, in cooperation and exchange of experiences. And we would like to go on in this way, and we are waiting for your inspirations and for your good practice. Something is changing now. The Baden-Württemberg Foundation was supporting us for 4 years, and this was really great.
May I say something?
Yes.
May I say something? I also, as mathematician, I calculate that there was 69 participants this evening from 10 countries: Czech Republic, Romania, Germany, Bulgaria, Serbia, Ukraine, Turkey, Spain, Austria, Italy.
Wonderful.
Thank you, thank you. It's good to have some mathematicians in our group. 69 is wonderful, and these 69 will be also multiplicators, speaking with other people who are not with us this evening. And 10 countries is a lot. Great Britain was not here this evening. I don't know why, but normally they are here. And I had also greetings from Italy and from France. But I just would like to say that it will change now. The foundation is finishing the support. It must be, because they have not the right to support so long time a project. They've always to stop after 2-3 years. But now we have a new idea for to continue to make a project, and it's also supported by the foundation to train seniors or other younger people to digital scouts for come together sessions. We started with this project for months, but now we are looking for others ready. It's not difficult to make, and you have strong helpers as our team, and Anna Slivo and Emily Skova. They have a lot of practice. And so we would like to encourage other people. We have a group from Berschatz, and we have a group from Slivo, but also from other points, to have engagement in this sense, for to be able to really have 110. You are speaking about 200. I think to have 110 would be very fun. Then we look forward. So this is the idea, and we will, with a small group existing just now, look what we can do for the next step. But all what we are doing is depending also on your engagement. It's not a team working for you, it's a team working with you. And so a big thanks to all also to all those who are not have spoken this evening. I think on Dana Konstantinescu in Craiova. I hope she is in and hear my greetings. My dear colleague Violeta Puscaso from Galatz. I see her, and a lot of others. A lot of thanks also to Gabi Fleming from our team. She is ill, but nevertheless, she is in this evening. Thank you for coming. And for a lot of others, I see Barbara from Rostock, and I saw others from Germany and other countries, and this is really fine. And I have not to forget Fabian. Fabian is a new volunteer in Ulm, and he's helping us. He's really the first big session this evening. Fabian, I hope you enjoy. I would like to thank, and Charlotte, please, can you insert the slide? I have not the time to thank by name all people who had been in, but I would just name. Hello? Charlotte, you have it?
Yeah, just a second. Coming up.
First of all, for the big engagement for the concept, the development, and the coordination, it's, as I named its beginning, Victoria Konusenko. It's Marina Lepert's former cook. You have seen her and heard before, and Sarah Petricevic, with the support of a lot of engaged volunteers, young people between school and university, who are staying with us 1 year, learning a lot. It has been Leon, who is a helper in techniques right now, also, and Ellie, Hannah, Frida, Raphael, Ada, Vlad, Simon, Mattis, and now Fabian. This was a big support we have not to forget. But I would like to support for the coordination of sessions, Emilia and Anna. But I would like really to thank a lot to all translators and technicians behind, because our aim was and is that everybody can take part, even if English was not learned at school or is forgotten, or I don't know. English is a bridge language for all of us. It's not the mother language. And some of us are speaking very well, others less. But if we don't speak, we have these wonderful translators. It's a consecutive translation because we have not money to pay for simultaneous, and they are volunteers. A big thanks to all translators in all languages and also to all technicians behind. These are all also volunteers. Big thanks to all lecturers and workshop makers and conversation group leaders and so on. But above all, as is Pari, you know him, Leo and Lena, and today is Charlotte. She is coming back. Charlotte, thank you for helping us this evening. And above all, to all participants, for all participants coming from all the countries, but all those who had been active. Now we have the translators, it's Astrid and Selina, it's Brindusha and Otelia, Biljana, Svetla and Nelly, Tomislav and Katarina. I hope we have not forgotten a person, but if it is the case, it's not by voluntary thinking. So let us thanks a lot. But before finishing, we would like really to ask you to take part in an action we do now. And we wrote you, but I will show you. This we sent to you, and you can get it also in our Fit for Europe page. Charlotte, can you give me the floor?
Yes. Yep, you're on stage.
You have it?
You're in spotlight already, yeah.
Spotlight, fine. So you see, this is Stand Up for Europe and Democracy. We make, as we did with Brett and also with a wooden fist, we would like to collect a lot of votes for this so important theme in our days. Stand Up for Europe and Democracy. This is very easy. You print out this postcard, you have it in, and Sarah will write in the chat where you can find it. And then you take it like this. Sarah, can you make known? It's up to you.
I put it in the chat.
And so send us, make a selfie, or ask someone to make a photo with you or with the group.
Yes, it's okay.
Now, Milena has it. Fine, this is the Bulgarian version. We have in our website postcards in all your languages. And it's written, 15 September is a National Day of Democracy, but democracy always needs you, not only the 15th of September. Make a statement by sending us a digital photo of you or yourself with others holding this card in your hand. And together we will create a strong mosaic of democracy and solidarity. It will be in the Danube Festival 26 in July. By sending it to us, you would authorize us to put the photo with your name or names on our website as contributions from people from all countries, from all our networks and friends of the networks and supporters, and to say we will stand up for Europe and democracy, and each voice matters. So please send us the photos, and you will find you in the website, and you will be a big part or a small photo for in a big action. I hope we will get 1,000 votes until the end of December. So please help us to fulfill this aim. We will finish on
to the end, dear Carmen. This flower is for you, your team, and for us all. We wish you many meetings and thanks for all the activities. Greetings from Rostock, from near the Baltic Sea. Greetings and the best.
Thank you, Barbara. I'm really emotionally touched.
Show us the flower lady. ¿Qué pasa?
I don't see Barbara, but I recognize. Ah, here she is. And the flower, I see. Can you show us the flower?
Yep. Show us the flowers.
Ob du auch diese Blume zeigen
Hey,
kannst,
Basa,
war
show
die
us the
Frage.
flowers.
It was symbolic, I think. War eine
No,
symbolische
but
Blume,
no,
gell?
no. It was real.
I don't know. War, war
It
das
was. I saw
noch
it.
eine
That's
echte
why I
Blume,
wanted.
Barbara? Oder war das symbolisch?
Bitte symbolisch?
War die Blume symbolisch? Nein,
Is
da
it
ist sie
there?
ja. Wunderbar,
There.
danke. Thank you a lot. It's very, very nice. And a nice color. Thank you, and thank you all. And now finishing after nearly 2 hours, we would like to give you a song which you know all, but with a new text in German. And we would like to initiate to have a new text in all your languages. It's about die Ode an die Freude, and you will hear it. We had an event, United in Diversity in Ulm, and we had choirs from different nations, and they sang together this song, and we will finish this evening with this song, and hope that we have the opportunity by online, but better would be in face-to-face, to sing it together on the screen, on the stage in Ulm in July next year. So please put it in.
The video, right?
Yes.
Just a second. Can you see it?
Yes. I see a lot of people coming from different nations, countries, religions, and so on. And our common goal and main goal is to stand together for a solitary, a peaceful Europe, to be connected, and let us see that we will send you this text and inspiring you to make also a modern text for this song, which is very well known, a song on the joy, but also a song on European commitment and togetherness. Thank you for this wonderful evening, for all your contributions, for all who stayed here for 2 hours with us and stayed so long time since 2000 or after, in the sessions, in the lectures, in the working groups, and in such a lot of events and competitions and so on. Thank you very much in the name also of the whole team, and let us stay together and stand up for Europe and democracy. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.